Caribbean Dialogues is out and about. We've come to the College Art Gallery here in Kingston to talk with Ebony Patterson about her new exhibition, Gangsters, Disciples and Doily Boys. Her work explores the phenomenon of skin bleaching, where young men distort their features in defiance of sexual and racial stereotypes.
Well, for me, the disciples are a particular age group, as I said before, 18 to 25, young men who emulate the gangsters.
Okay, so disciple is interpreted in terms of a follower?
Exactly.
Okay.
So for me then, this wouldn't be a disciple at all. In fact, I've titled it so specific, actually it's called Figureheads 1 from the Gangsters for Life series. So I've recontextualized it by its title. Of course, these are not portraits of these individuals at all.
Then what's the reference? If it's not portraits of the individual, who are they portraits of?
I think it's, for me, it's a description of a wider group. It speaks to a society of people, a community of people who operate in a particular way.
And is it fair?
I guess for me, where the discussion about sexuality or gender comes in is I'm really asking, well, what is masculine? And does it really matter anymore that we're trying so hard and fast? Particularly within dancehall culture, that's such an incredibly macho space. Because I don't necessarily think that these ideas of masculinity or our ideas of masculinity are specific to Jamaica alone. I think it's also something that's very apparent in other Black communities. A question that I often ask myself when I was doing my research is, why is it that Blackness, or especially ideas about male Blackness, is often measured by aggression? It would be a really good opportunity to teach the students about how you could come into a space with not very, very much and totally change its dynamics and its sensibilities. So I thought about that a lot in the way I was having work. And then also too, after having had to do the show for the installation for the Vienna, that kind of filtered into the paintings I started doing afterwards. So then in thinking about all of that, and then just having this opportunity to work in this book, in the space as a whole, just having all of this freedom, I said, well, I'm gonna go as wild as I can. The next ones that would have